And thank you for staying up late with us. We have another great show planned for you tonight, so don't go anywhere. Topics you will be talking about tomorrow. First up tonight, Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick plans to pass a bill banning any and all ingestible THC products during next year's legislative session. He has criticized retailers for exploiting a law passed in 2019 to allow the sale of hemp. He says some of the unregulated products have dangerously high levels of THC and accuse sellers of targeting children. Some in the THC industry say this move would do major damage to the state's economy. Products brought in more than $8 billion in revenue in 2022 alone. Joining us to talk about it here tonight, Lincoln Ovey, owner of World Class Meats and AQX, Texas State Representative Ron Reynolds, and comedian Jay Can, who likes to partake in using THC. Glad to see you. You know, first of all, Representative Reynolds, will the Lieutenant Governor be successful with Senate Bill 3 in the next legislative session? Because we know there are a lot of veterans groups and the industry now. He's allowed this industry to grow. Do you think he will be successful?
Well, Isaiah, first of all, I hope he won't. But Lieutenant Governor Patrick controls the Senate. Let's make no bones about it. He's a very powerful man. He controls, when he put Senate Bill 3, this is one of the top priorities. The lower the bill number, the more of a priority. So he's making this one of his top legislative priorities for the 89th legislative session. I believe it's going to pass the Senate with flying colors. The person who authored the bill that legalized it in the first place, Senator Charles Perry, is the author of Senate Bill 3. So the author who legalized it now is going to do what he can to roll it back. So
now, do you think this is the influence of the Lieutenant Governor, or he has actually seen problems out there?
Honestly, Isaiah, this is a solution in search of a problem. We are going in the wrong direction. We need to be going out for legalizing marijuana. We don't need to be backtracking with THC and hemp and cannabis. This is ridiculous. These dispensaries have been great economic engines for our economy. We don't see crime going up. We don't see people going and committing extra crimes and addiction. So this is a very legal, safe drug that Lieutenant Governor Patrick is being a Christian conservative, and he is trying to appease his MAGA extreme base that doesn't want people to have this product. This is wrong. This is definitely not a problem in this state.
All right, Lincoln, your thoughts on this and how it will impact you?
Well, I think the first thing is it looks like they're looking for ways to punish as opposed to ways to heal, right? With my business, I host high-end events and dining experiences, and I like to offer infused options. And just by this, it just reduces the amount of money that I could potentially make, as well as a way to, this cannabis can bring community together. And being able to have this opportunity to share it with people and like they're just stripping it away, it's just like, it just adds fuel to the flame of destroying communities. All right.
Jay Candler's here.
Isaiah,
you say all your life you had to fight.
all my life I had to fight.
THC wasn't the battle you anticipated, was it?
You know, I thought at some point we would get past banning of weed with all the drugs that is harmful to the community. And I just feel like this rollback that they're trying to push is bringing us back to the 90s. It's a war on drugs. To me, it looked like a war on black people because we consume the most weed. As far as I know, I smoke with a lot of black people. So if you're just trying to lock us up, just say that. Just say that. You don't got to ban it. You don't got to put it through the THC.
Too much diversity in Houston for black people to be number one here.
You know what I mean? And besides, I feel like you said, THC, marijuana products, they're healing factors. They bring people together. I'm an advocate of it. I smoke all the time, and I haven't committed any crimes on THC. There's more crimes committed on alcohol than THC it is. Oh, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I do stand-up comedy, so
and Representative Reynolds, do you think, number one, veterans and businesses will allow this? Will they fight it, and does it matter to the Lieutenant Governor?
I think they're going to fight it. The veterans groups, I've seen them come in masses. Other groups have come that smoke for recreational and medicinal purposes, they're going to come in record numbers. But Lieutenant Governor has the numbers in the Senate. They have gained more Republican strength in the Senate and the House. The House is more conservative than it was last session. A lot of those moderate Republicans lost in the primary. So I believe with Trump being in the White House, they're more emboldened. I believe this has a very strong likelihood of success unless the business community and the public in general comes and mass numbers, a hint, hint, mass numbers, and say, hell no, not on our watch. So if that doesn't happen, it's going to pass. Isaiah, I'm sad to say, anytime the Lieutenant Governor has House Bill 3, then you're likely to see it pass.
And Lincoln, how hard are you guys willing to fight to stop this with your legislative arm, your lobbyists who may be there? How hard are you guys willing to fight this?
I mean, this is a fight that needs to happen. You know, I'm a veteran as well, 20-year vet. And,
Thank you for your service.
Thank you. And just being able to have access to something that's not some hard drug, that's not alcohol, that's not cigarettes, allows, and I'm not saying that I do it, but you know, it just allows us to have a different way. So this fight that needs to happen, and we need to stop this.
And J.K., what about the layman out there, the individual who may be a recreational user? Do you think they will step up and fight this?
Well, I mean, once they're not too high, to be able to show up to the protest or whatever, wherever we have to come to be a part of the revolution, to stop what they're doing against, you know, just regular people, man. That's what we're gonna do.
We got to tell them at least 4 or 5 weeks in advance.
I tell my community, man, you know, put the bongs down and put the papers down for a second. Let's go out there and make a change. Because what they're doing is, if we don't step up, they're going to make this change regardless of what we do.
Absolutely.
So we, like they said, these brothers in the suits, I didn't get the memo about the suits.
Good, man.
But we all come together and just, you know, be there to put a stop to it, man.
All right. We want to thank you all for joining us here on The Factor. We'll see what happens in the legislature. Still ahead.